All right, our next lesson this week is Making the Dream Team, a mission beyond. So, what makes for a good astronaut? Ever since the first human launched into space in 1961, dozens of astronauts have made the voyage beyond Earth. They aim to advance society and science. Although thousands of people apply to be astronauts, only a small fraction of dedicated candidates are selected by NASA to make the voyage. Drag the pictures or words into the box to the right to show what you think it takes to be a successful astronaut. Oh, this is kind of cool. All right, so yeah, what do you think? Oh, sweet. So there's someone who's camping. What does camping give you the resilience to do? Maybe be out in exposure. Someone in the military might be a good candidate, knowing how to do missions, direct work in a team, execute. This person is doing some paperwork in some sort of a lab. There's a brain. Here's someone climbing. Obviously, this is like the thing that I do, and I think it has so many life lessons, like learning to push past your fears, stepping up into courageous moments and challenges, and times where you have to be really behind yourself when there's real consequences involved. Like falling and hurting yourself. This guy is communicating in some sort of an aircraft. Here this word says courage, a doctor, a scientist, creative, smarts, positivity. This looks like someone's meditating, so being able to find calm even in stressful situations. Maybe there's a little bit of luck involved. Determination here, this track and field person, dedication. Someone painting, attention to detail, and then is there a certain element of physical fitness that you need? So I'll let you go ahead and drag what you think makes a real good astronaut. And then we'll take a look at some of the descriptions of 3 actual astronauts below. Which of these things listed below do you think made them good choices for a journey into outer space? Select all that apply. So here we have Sunita Williams. She has education, bachelor's in physical science, master's in science and engineering, graduated from the Naval Test Pilot School. Her experience is in basic diving officer, a naval aviator from the U.S. Naval Academy, helicopter combat support for overseas missions, and in the aftermath of Hurricane Andrew. Flight experience, more than 3,000 flight hours combined in over 30 different aircrafts. That's a lot of experience. Hobbies, running, swimming, biking, triathlons, windsurfing, snowboarding, and bow hunting. Makes me wonder, how do you do all those things and then also have all that experience in the air? Pretty cool. Here we have Karen Nyberg. Education in science and mechanical engineering. And she also has her master's and her PhD, same. Her experience is graduate research related to temperature control in space suits. 4 years working at NASA, received a patent in 1991 for her work on a robot-friendly probe and socket assembly. Her flight experience, 180 days in space over the course of 2 missions. If you took 180 times how many hours, how would that compare to Sunita Williams? So if you took 180, let's say times 12, it's about 2,000. About times 24 is about 4,000. So they have pretty similar flight experience, I would say. She also likes to run, sew, draw and paint, backpack, piano, and spend time with her family. So these are maybe what you would consider being more like right-brained, sort of creative. Do you think it's helpful to be creative when you're an astronaut? I definitely probably think so. Scott Kelly, education, bachelor's in science and electrical engineering, master's in science in aviation systems. Designated naval aviator in 1989, assigned to Fighter Squadron 143, and made overseas deployments from Northern Atlantic to the Persian Gulf. Test pilot at the Strike Aircraft Test Squadron, flying the F-14 Tomcat and FA-18 Hornet. Over 8,000 hours combined in more than 40 different aircrafts, over 250 carrier landings. Also likes to run, weightlift, racquetball, and various other water sports. Okay, so what makes a good astronaut? Seems like their hobbies are similar, but I don't know if that necessarily makes them an astronaut, and all of them do seem to have a high level of experience. So that's going to be my guess, that maybe the personality doesn't quite matter. They don't have specific requirements for that or for hobbies. So let's see how that matches the selection. You're about to take on the role of mission commander and narrow down a pool of 10 candidates and choose for the job, the best person for the job. As you progress, you will learn the three qualifications that make for an excellent astronaut. These include skill, physical ability, and personal qualities required for a mission to Mars. Top astronaut candidates meet both of the following education experience requirements: at least a bachelor's degree or a BS in a STEM, so science, technology, engineering, or math, field. Advanced degrees or an MS or PhD are not required. Oh, interesting. 3 years of related professional experience or 1,000 hours piloting experience. This is important because an astronaut needs to have a background in a particular field to successfully complete research and maintain the success spacecraft while on a mission. Which of the following candidates that applied for your mission meet the criteria? Here we have Brandy. She has a PhD in art history. Unfortunately, that is not a STEM field, so that wouldn't work. Rosalie, PhD in human physiology. Oh, I didn't even know you could have an MD with a specialty in kidney function. She has enough flight experience, so that would be a go. Maximilian, he has his bachelor's in aeronautical engineering and enough experience. He's a go. Nico, he has an MD in medicine, so that's good, but no flight experience. That would not cut it. Jessica, PhD in space science, but no flight experience. Unfortunately, maybe that she has another role within NASA. Logan has his master's in biotech and computer science and not quite enough flight experience, though he's working towards it, it seems. Shaheen, she has her master's in physics and enough flight experience, so way to go. Ronaldo, same. He looks like he's looking pretty good there. Deshaun, high school diploma. He has lots of flight experience, holy cow. But I guess with the experience, you also need the education, so he maybe needs to go back to school before he's ready. Oh, wow, okay. Or 1,000 hours piloting experience, 3 hours of related professional experience. So we should go back and maybe related experience, 6 years. Logan is a go. Didn't see that. And then same thing with Jessica. She has related experience. So that's cool. And Ronaldo doesn't quite have, doesn't quite cut it. Oh, and with the related experience, Nico is a go. Okay. I guess I'm still kind of concerned about Ronaldo because he does have a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, so I don't, but anyway, they didn't want him, they said no, whatever. Medical history. Top astronaut candidates meet the following physical and health-related requirements. Let's read carefully here. Height. I wonder why height matters. It's curious. 5'2" and 6'3", maybe to fit in the spacecraft. 20/20 vision or correctable, so maybe you can wear glasses. Normal blood pressure. Free of disease and allergies. No family history of disease that could negatively impact a mission in space, including asthma, kidney stones, cancer, mental health, or heart disease. Astronauts need to be free of medical issues so they can complete research and maintain their spacecraft while on mission. Which of the remaining candidates who applied for your mission meet this criteria? Okay, it looks like Rosalie does. Has a history of kidney stones, but good physical condition. Here, no family history of kidney stones. Unfortunately, Maximilian, you cannot come with. Because of that, that's a bummer. He had a stroke at 31 but recovered. His mother has cancer. Let's see. So that's a history of cancer. So Nico, unfortunately, is out. Jessica, she's in good physical condition. She fits the bill. Logan. And a car accident is not necessarily a family thing, so Logan's good. Shaheen? Migraines and a nut allergy, that seems like something we could deal with, I believe. So, I think that's going to be, those are the people that will make the, okay, I guess nut allergies, yeah, you can't have any allergies, nope. It does say that here. No, it doesn't. Free of disease and allergies, okay. Alright, sorry, Shane. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now we get to the personality bit. Top astronaut candidates must have a combination of the following personality traits. Being a good team player, is flexible, cooperative, and a good communicator. A risk taker, many successful astronaut candidates push themselves physically through extreme sports and other activities. They encounter challenges with a positive mindset. Finding someone who is a good fit for the team is important for preserving crew morale. Yeah, morale being like the mindset, how is the crew feeling? Additionally, candidates who have pushed themselves in strenuous situations are more likely to have encountered challenges with a positive mindset. Which of the remaining candidates meet this qualification? Rosalie is a former Doctors Without Borders physician, hiked all 5 of the tallest mountains in the U.S. Whoa. Speaks 3 languages, loves working with people, avid athlete, won 2 women's soccer college championships. Here, Jessica prefers to... That sounds awesome. I think we can select her. Jessica, unfortunately, working independently doesn't make for a strong team player. And if you're uncomfortable in the face of large challenges, that's going to be hard as well. So, looks like Rosalie is our winner. Can you name all 5 of the tallest mountains in the U.S.? That's interesting. As a brief brain break, Denali in Alaska. And then we have, let's see, Mount St. Elias, also in Alaska. Mount Foraker, also in Alaska. Mount Bona in Alaska. So the top 5 tallest mountains are all in Alaska. Who would have known? Top 6, top 7, top 8, lots of peaks, top 9, 10, and then 11, Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain in the United States that isn't located in Alaska. Oh, Owens Valley. There's really good climbing here. Owens River Gorge is awesome. All right, back to our lesson. Balancing roles. Rosalie was a great choice, but to be successful on a mission to Mars, you'll need more than just one crew member. Rosalie is a medical officer. To make the best team possible, you need to balance of several different roles. Take a look at some of the other roles that may be beneficial on your mission. Match the description of the roles below. So, which one of these, a medical officer, an engineer, a commander, or a pilot, would maintain the flight trajectory, conducting emergency maneuvers, and is responsible for landing? My guess is that's the pilot. Performs routine maintenance on spacecraft, repairs damaged equipment, and can help construct a base on Mars. Construction, that's going to be an engineer. Monitors all operations on board, ensures the safety of the crew members, and maintains morale. That's going to be your commander. And medical officer, conducts in-flight research, maintains health of the crew members, and is specialized in administering emergency medical treatment. Cool. Just spend some time learning what makes to be a good astronaut. How well do you think you understand these things? Let's see, how well do you think you understand the qualifications of a good astronaut? Can you reflect back to me what it takes, both in education, experience, personality, and physical fitness? Okay, so our turn. Let's go ahead and select a crew with adequate experience, a diverse set of roles, and a suitable medical history. To do this, visit the Crew tab in your Beagle app. So here's the Beagle app. Go to My Mission. The Crew tab, we're on it. And we'll go ahead and select our crew. So these are all the different people that you can select from. So go ahead and read through and select 4 people that have the right education, medical history, and personality. Rashida teaches wilderness survival to young people. That's pretty cool. Was captain of her volleyball team. Very friendly, natural leader. I relate to Rashida. It's pretty cool. Hannah, Alexi, Jaron, Mio, Zod, Gabriella, Christian, and Tracy. These are all people that, if they were all at a party, it would be a very fascinating party to talk to. All right, to go ahead and do that, and that wraps up. Make sure your crew members don't have a medical history or any other ailment that could get them to be affected. I think I have to go back in and check on my people. Okay, let's go in a little bit closer. Alexi has enough experience. His father has vitiligo, loss of skin pigment, but that shouldn't affect his ability. Speaks a bunch of different languages. Maybe is good if there's some debate up in space with another mission from another country. Good at problem solving. Seems good. Yeah, Hannah, medical condition looks good. Tonsils are removed. Lighter. She'll be lighter in the spacecraft. Her personality seems awesome. Research, helps stop the spread of malaria, leads kayaking trips in the Gulf of Mexico. Outgoing and a good team player. Yeah, and Rashida seems good. No medical history, pneumonia, but has recovered. And had measles. Mio seems awesome. Has helped local high school students build projects using 3D printing on weekends for the last decade. Wow, that's amazing. Research lab. So yeah, I guess you gotta make sure you have the spread. Medic, commander, and then what else do we need? We have a pilot. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, so instead of Anya, I think because of this arthritis and osteoporosis, which could be an issue, we're instead going to choose Christian for the pilot. Scarlet fever doesn't get in the way. Okay. 3 years. Okay, who else? Let's take a look. Who else does not qualify here? Oh, wow. Christian does not quite cut it in years of relevant experience. Sorry, Christian. Deselect. Instead, we're going to go with Jaron. Sprained his ankle. Played. Yeah, that's the ticket. All right. Cool. I think we got our team now. Woo! All right. Let's go to the red planet. Good job on this lesson. I am curious, how many of you would fit the bill if you had made a plan? I know, I know Eagle, you're pretty interested in working with NASA. So with dedicated time to get enough experience in education, could you be an astronaut? Are any of you sitting there thinking oh man, I can't be... Oh my gosh, has anyone watched Little Miss Sunshine? And there's that scene where one of the characters wants to be a pilot and then realizes they're colorblind. So there's a certain amount of luck that goes into it. You might not qualify because of some family past history of disease, which is sort of sad, but pretty exciting to think right now, could you set your goal to be an astronaut? What would that look like for the rest of your life? What kind of classes would you start taking right now in high school? What sort of experience would you want to start building? Could you find a way to build up your leadership skills by joining a team? I know things with COVID are opening up now, so that might be a cool option. But awesome job on this lesson. We'll go on and do the next one.